Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. We are here. We're live, man, for another Let's Talk Arsenal show. Big up to everyone that's here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials, man. What's everyone telling me, man? We're back with another stream. Like I told you, man, the streams are back every single day this week. I told you, man, we're going to be here talking Arsenal, man, building up to that big game on Sunday, the North London derby against Spurs. And listen, there's going to be a few ups and downs this weekend. You know, this game, it's a derby. You know, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be immense. But, you know, we should be getting the job done on Sunday. And I am kind of looking forward to this game on Sunday. I'm not going to lie. Of course, I'm kind of looking forward to it because it's a derby day. And this is the game that all Arsenal fans love. We love the most. But big up to everyone that's here, man. Big up to everyone that's here. And we're going to talk, but we got to start off with the news. But before we get in there, let me run the chat. There are 4 of you guys in here. Everyone's starting to come in here already. Big up. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button on your way in. Big up to Mustafa as well. Yeah, big up to Mustafa every single time. Gabriel could be out for at least 1 or 2 months. David Ornstein. Yeah, I know Mustafa. I'm going to get into that in a minute as well because I'm happy that he brought that up as well. Big up for bringing that up as well. But big up to you, Mustafa. And big up to everyone that's here as well. But yeah, man, we're going to start off with the Gabriel news that's come out over the last 22 minutes or so. David Ornstein. But yeah, let me just get it up here. But yeah, 23 minutes ago, he's put out, Arsenal continuing to assess Gabriel and concerns the 27-year-old could miss up to 1 to 2 months through injury sustained on international duty. Introduction suggests Arsenal centre-back set for a spell out, but tests ongoing. So, yeah, that's the big news, the David Ornstein bomber that we like to call it, the bomber, yeah, that, we like to call it over here. But, yeah, listen, it's not good news for Arsenal, and Gabriel, he will be a big miss. He is going to be a massive loss. And 2 months, I did say yesterday, I said I don't see him starting over the weekend. I don't see him playing. I think the injury, because it was how he reacted on Saturday when Brazil played. The way how off, I knew it was bad because you could just tell when it's a bad injury. Like when players react like that, you can just tell like, oh, it's going to be a bad one. Yeah. And when Gabriel did that reaction, I was like, yeah, it's not good. And look, now, David Ornstein's part of that bomber that Gabriel, could miss up to 1 to 2 months. And I do think it's going to be 2 months. And listen, we have to accept him, and it is what it is. Like, we got our squad depth now. Like I said, I'm still not using excuses. We still got Nkapie and Mosquera. And this is why I said, we got a big up Berta because he brought us our options. We got the squad now. We got defensive cover. Like I said, whoever who will start alongside Saliba on Sunday against Spurs, whether it be Mosquera or Nkapie, whoever it will be, we got to be prepared for it because we got the squad to do it. There's no excuses. So, yeah. And, I'm not shocked why this is happening because people are saying, they don't want to blame, you can't blame the manager. It's you can blame people putting it on Carlo Ancelotti for playing him in a friendly, which I didn't agree with as well. But do you know why also, this might sound mad, but do you know, and you guys already know this, I'm Arteta out, but do you know why I can also put this on the manager as well? It's because there's been certain games obviously there's been certain games over the last few seasons now where Arteta has played players in games where they shouldn't be playing. Yeah. Like, for example, the Brighton game in the when we played them a few weeks ago in the Carabao Cup, why are you bringing on Gabriel? Why? To be fair, when the lineups did come out on Saturday as well, I was a bit annoyed. Why was he playing? Because they're playing a friendly against Senegal, and it's an international friendly. It's not a qualifier game or nothing. They're just playing just a friendly. Like, why is Gabriel playing? That annoyed me as well on Saturday. And like some players get rushed by this manager, get rushed back, get overplayed, and stuff like that. But the thing is about it, with me, I'm not gonna react. I'm not gonna go over the top and overreact on a mad high skating field over Gabriel because we got options now. We got Mosquera, we got Nkapie. There's no excuses why Arsenal can't, still look good in the defense. Like Mosquera's coming, he's looked good, and Nkapie, I've been impressed with him as well. And I've liked Nkapie for a while, guys. I've told you guys, I saw him at Leverkusen, and when we were linked with him in the summer, when we got him over the line, I said he's going to be a good signing for us this summer and this season. And during the summer when we got him, and I know it's a loan, and I do believe at the end of the season we will get him permanently. I do believe that there's a player in there that Arteta would like, and I know for a fact that we will buy him permanently. There's no way he'll go back to Leverkusen. I believe that Arsenal will get him on a permanent deal at the end of the season. That's what I think, and I said it at the start of the season when we signed him. I do believe this guy is going to be good for us this season, and this is what happens in football. Like, it happens. Like, we move on now. We got the squad. Like, I thought, like, there shouldn't be, obviously a lot of fans. Obviously, you'll see quite a few Arsenal fans go over the top about it, but it's Gabriel, and I understand it. It's Gabriel. Him and Saliba have some key thing going on with them two in the defense. Like, them two are part of what we do at the top. You know what I'm saying? So for me, yes, I am annoyed, but we got the squad, and there's no excuses. I said at the start of the season, there's no excuses. Look at our squad. We've got good squad depth, especially and in the defensive, areas as well. In Capie, Mosquera, Ben White, Lewis Skelly. We got Calafiori. We got so many options that can Ben White, like I said as well. We got so many options. Timber, we got so many defensive options. Like, Ben White can play as a right back and a centre back. Calafiori, can play as a centre back and a left back. Lewis Skelly's a left back. Hincapié can play centre back and a left back. Mosquera, Arteta's brought him on in some games this season where Mosquera's played right back. He's come off for the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes of the game and played right back. Like, there's options here. There's options in our squad, so there's no excuses. But for me, this Gabriel thing, he will be missed. I'm going to say that right now. He will be missed because, when it comes to the set pieces and that, what we do with the set pieces, he is key to those set pieces, especially when Declan Rice puts the ball in, you're always going to want to mark Gabriel. The opposite team, they're always going to want to mark Gabriel. So, that's the thing we're going to get into. But at the start of that news, we're also going to talk about Semenyo's 65 million release clause that David Ornstein dropped yesterday, the bomber as well. We're going to speak about that, and also the news about Gyokeres. I'm going to save that towards. We're going to speak about the Gyokeres thing last, but we're going to talk about everything. But I just had to start off the Gabriel news, man, because it's just devastating, man. But we got the squad. We got a squad. I don't think a lot of fans should be panicking. If it was like last season, if Gabriel got injured, then you could panic a little bit because last season we barely had any squad depth. Like, we got so many options now this season, and especially this going into this Tottenham game, we got Madueke coming back, Havertz coming back, Gyokeres. We're going to speak about him because I thought he was going to be back, and apparently it's now today. The news dropped as well earlier because I've been out all day today. I literally only got home at around like 3. Like around 3ish or like 2:30, 3, just between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. I got home. So but when I was out today, I saw the news earlier. It came out like around like 12, between 12 and 1. Gyokeres could be a doubt for the North London derby on Sunday. So it's frustrating, but at the same time we got options, man. There's no excuse this season. Mustafa says Sesko will return with the group from the start of December, roughly 2 to 3 weeks injured for Brizio. I saw that today as well. I did not come out yesterday, I'm pretty sure. But Mustafa says Semenyo is he better Trossard? Yes, but would better sell one to buy one. We don't know, but quality is quality in that. And I think Semenyo, if we could go for Semenyo, that would be wonderful, innit? That would be wonderful. Mustafa said Gabriel replacements. Gabriel replacements till he's back. Calafiori, Timber, and Hincapié and Mosquera. Options, Mustafa. And this is why I said there's no excuse this season for Arsenal. We got the players, we got options in our squad, we got a squad now. And I don't want to see no Arsenal fans saying, now that Gabriel's injured, we're screwed with this, with that. Come on, man. We got options now. There's no excuses for Arsenal now. And yes, it's annoying about the Gabriel news. It is annoying because I'm frustrated as well. But we can't run away about the players we got. We still got Mosquera. We got Hincapié. Calafiori can play centre back. Timber can play as centre back as well. We're forgetting that as well. He was never a right back. He actually started off as a centre back, and then obviously when he came to Arsenal, I think he played right back a few times at Ajax, but I think mostly at Ajax he was a centre back. Came to Arsenal. Arteta was playing him as a left back for a few games before he had the ACL injury. And then now he's playing a right back at Arsenal, and now he's one. Right now on form, he's one of the best right backs in the league right now on form. It's a fact. On form, he is. So big up to my guy KG in the chat. Says big up Tyrell, bro. How you doing, KG, my bro? Big up, man. We telling me KG. Mr. Fuss says hi, KG. Big up KG every single time. Make sure you guys go and subscribe into KG's channel as well. Go show KG some love, man. Go show this guy some love, real one, man. Big up to you, KG. KG says, bro, Gabriel could be out for 2 months. It's annoying. Why is Carlo putting him in a friendly? That's what I said as well, but it is what it is. And, it's one of those things where, in football, this happens, And yes, when Gabriel played over the weekend against Senegal in a friendly, it's annoying, but we can't run away from the excuses. I said it this season, and especially at the start of the season in the summer, when we got all our players in. And yes, I wanted a left winger. I still wanted a left winger, and I still think we need to improve on that left wing side as well. But there's still no excuses. Look at the squad that we have. We got to win something this season. And over the weekend, I think whoever steps in, Mosquera or Hincapié, will still do a good job alongside Saliba. I still think one of them two would do a good job. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think Arsenal fans should be reacting, going crazy just because Gabriel's injured. I'm not. Yes, it is frustrating, and he will be missed. He's definitely going to be missed, but there's no excuses this season. We got the squad, we got the options, and players are coming back this week. Remember, Madawiki's back. We're going to get into the Gyokeres situation because, like I said, apparently he's now a doubt now for Sunday as well. He might not be playing now, so he's definitely going to be missed. If he's not playing up front, he's definitely going to be missed on Sunday. That's what I got to say. But it's frustrating. But in football, everyone gets injuries. Like, we can't add that no one gets injuries. Everyone gets injuries. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. KG says big up Mustafa. Yeah, big up, bro. Big up to Sax 11, bro. We telling me Sax, bro. Big up, bro. Oh yeah, big up, bro. How you doing? Hope you've had a good day today, man. Hope you guys are having a good day as well. KG says, but we can't have excuses. Yeah, facts, 100%. No excuses this season, bro. No excuses. KG says, because this is why Berta got the squad depth. Yeah, 100%. And I said this already. Big up Berta, because Berta done this thing in the summer. Now it's over to Mikel Arteta, yeah, the manager. What could he do with the squad and the team? Can they get over the line? Can this manager get over the line this season? Because you got to win something with this squad. There's no way you got to have this squad at your disposal. So many options and we don't win nothing. Come on, bro. We got to win something this season. If we don't win a trophy, they better sack him on the spot at the end of the season. Because I wanted Arteta sacked last season, but I just knew they weren't going to sack him. I knew they wouldn't give him one more chance another season. And, especially with Berta coming in, I had that feeling as well. When I saw that we were linked to a new sporting director, I was like, yeah, Arteta, they're not going to sack him. No, they'll give him this summer, this year, with the new sporting director, and we'll see what will go on from here. But yeah. In case you said Madueke, Martinelli, and Odegaard should be back. Yeah. And, I've really been impressed by Eze, and I spoke about, I made the video a few 2 weeks ago about the Eze. No, I think it was last week? No, actually, yeah, it was last week. Yeah, about the Eze thing. Yeah, about a few days ago. Yeah, about if Odegaard comes back, I wouldn't be surprised if Odegaard maybe gets thrown in, because let's be honest, Eze's performances hasn't been up high as we expected. We paid money for Eze, and we expect more. I expect more because I know how talented and how good Eze is. We saw at Palace, and you're Arsenal Football Club, a bigger club, bigger expectations. I want to see performing week in and week out, and I still believe Eze will become good for Arsenal, but I just haven't seen enough from him. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't seen enough. I want to see more from Eze. I just want to see a bit more. Yeah, but I still believe he'll become good, and I still like Eze. I've always rated Eze for time. Eze is my guy, but it's just right now what I'm seeing from him on the pitch in an Arsenal shirt. It's not been enough for me, man. So hopefully Eze, this game against Spurs, he's an Arsenal fan, so he definitely knows what it means to play in this game. Eze's first one from the derby as well, so let's just see how he can handle it. Eze, can he handle the pressure? So yeah, big up to Jordan in the chat as well. Big up my guy Jordan, man. He says, yo, big up, bro. We telling me, bro. Hopefully you're good, Jordan, man. You've probably seen the news about Gabriel. David Ormsby dropped the news. Gabriel could be out for could be out between one or 2 months. Between 1 to 2 months. So yeah, it's just frustrating, man. But like I said, we still got options. I still think whoever comes in, Mosquera and Hincapié, they'll still do an excellent job again, alongside Saliba. So I'm not really that worried. But the only thing, that we're going to miss from Gabriel is his threats from set pieces. Because you know what it's like with Gabriel. When it comes to the set piece thing, he's dangerous from it. And we're going to miss that. We're 100% going to miss that, man. So yeah, when it comes to the set piece thing, Gabriel will be missed. And it's his defensive side of his game as well, not just the defensive side, the set pieces and the defensive side of his game as well. That's what we're going to be missing from Gabriel. But it is what it is, man. We got Mosquera and Hincapié. We got other players that can play centre back as well. There's no excuses, man. We got the options now. So yeah, we just have to move on and we keep going, man. Start with this game on Sunday, big game against Spurs. Mosquera or Hincapié, whoever starts in that centre back role, big game for you guys. This game it's the North London derby. Yeah, two clubs that been going out for years that hate each other. We hate each other the most. Like, we hate Spurs, bro. These men are little boys to us. They're our little brothers, bro. These men ain't no big boys to Arsenal. We're a way bigger club than them, bro. We need to be bullying these men or smacking these men up on Sunday. That's what this game means to me. Smack these men up, bro. What are we doing here, bro? Smack these men up. Come on, man. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. But some of these new players, Madueke, Eze, Gyokeres, if he is maybe starting, Zubimendi, it's going to be these players' first North London derbies, man. They don't know their first time playing in North London derbies, man. Mosquera and Hincapié, a lot of these new players, all playing their first North London derbies. It's going to be interesting. Can they handle the pressure? And can they know and what it takes to play in the North London derby? Let's see if they can handle the pressure. Be up to Sachs, bro. Again, man. This is, I don't mind if any of Hincapié or starts, but Hincapié is more established player. Yeah, that is true. And plus, remember, he's an invincible winner. He knows how to win. Remember, he's got that winning mentality. Remember under Xavi Alonso when they went invincible when Xhaka was there about 2 seasons ago when they did the invincible thing. So yeah, man, like bro, in Hincapié, he knows how to win. He's a winner. He knows how to win. Like he ain't no scrub. But you know, like whoever starts. But do you want me to be honest? Yeah, I see Mosquera starting over Hincapié because I'm just going by out of them two who's played the more minutes in the Premier League, and it's been Hincapié because remember I'm not Hincapié. It's been Mosquera because remember Hincapié had a bit of an injury and Mosquera came on against Anfield. Came on at Anfield when we played Liverpool. And we lost 1-0. He came on for Saliba that game. Was it Saliba? Yeah, it was. Yeah, when Saliba had to come off. Mosquera, well, he started against Forest when we won 3-0. He's come off the bench in the Prem as well. He's got more minutes in the Prem, but I agree with you. I do think Hincapié is more established, you know, and plus he's older. How old is Hincapié? Like 23, I think 23, 24. I'm pretty sure. No, Mosquera. How old is Mosquera? Only 21, I think. 21, something like that. So yeah, but whoever starts out of them two, I don't think I'm not going to be mad because they're both young. Hincapié, you know, is a good player. Mosquera is another young up and coming centre back that I think can go on and do good things in the future. You know, he does look very, very good. And like I said, I didn't know anything about him. I barely watched him for Valencia. I barely saw anything for him. And then, you know, he's come here to Arsenal. When he's been called upon and relied on, he's actually looked good. Remember, like I said, I was at the Brighton game a few weeks ago. We played them at the Emirates in the Carabao Cup, and he was brilliant, man. Him and Hincapié, oh my days, brilliant, man. And after that game, I was just, bro, yeah. I think a lot of Arsenal fans already fell in love with Mosquera already. How good he is, man. He's quality, man. He's very, very good. So yeah, if he does start on Sunday, whoever it is, Hincapié or Mosquera, I'm not bothered because I do see players and there's potential in there, especially for Mosquera as well. How young he is, only 21. So yeah. But the Gabriel thing is just frustrating, man. It really, really is. Like to lose a player of his caliber and you know what he brings to the team. Like I said, it's frustrating, man. It really, really is, man. So yeah, it's frustrating. But yeah, make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribe button to the channel if you're new, people, man. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all 3 socials, man. Sack says Mini Saliba, Mini Saliba. But let's move on now. I want to talk about. We're going to say Gyokeres one for last. We're going to speak about Gyokeres as well because that one, the news also came. But I want to speak about Semenyo. We saw the news yesterday about Semenyo's 65 million release clause. Let me know in the chat what you guys say in the chat because I'd love to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, man. Because for me, yeah. And also, there's been some rumors going around about Rodrigo again and stuff like that. But I'm not really taking that one seriously unless David Ornstein or Fabrizio has any updates on that one. But you know, there's rumors coming out again about Arsenal being linked to Rodrigo again. Could maybe go for it in a January move, but you know, I'm not believing any of that. I just can't believe it right now, man. I know that Transfer News Live was putting it out on his Instagram and his Twitters, but you know, I want to see something from a David Ornstein or Fabrizio first before I start maybe having beliefs or maybe looking at these rumors as a real deal first. I want to see a David Ornstein bomber about this. Will Arsenal or like do this for Rodrigo? If there was a bomber that drops from any of them, then I'll start taking that transfer rumor seriously. But until they drop it, I don't know if I can. You just can't believe it because Fabrizio, David Ornstein, they're the people, especially Fabrizio, but mostly Fabrizio because they're the ones, you know, that drop the news. But some people, say that Fabrizio chats a lot of BS, rubbish, shite. He chats a lot of shite, but for me, he's the biggest football journalist in the world. Whatever he says, you got to believe it, man. It's Fabrizio, man. But come on, man. You mostly out like 9 times out of 10. A lot of people are going to believe Fabrizio. Let's be honest. Come on, man. Like it's the truth. But yeah, news dropped yesterday. David Ornstein bomber Semenyo 65 million release clause that apparently might be able that can be activated in the January transfer window. Now, yesterday, obviously I made a TikTok about it earlier. I was out earlier, and yesterday, I was going to do it yesterday. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I just didn't have time. I was sorting out some other stuff. But in the evening. So I just done it today. And I done it earlier when I was out actually. So yeah, because I was in the car. Yeah, and after I was out today helping my sister with a few things. And when she got out of the car, I just recorded it in her car because it was nice and quiet and warm in the car as well. And also the weather has been freezing, man, this week, man. The weather, honestly, this weather, UK weather, man, honestly. London, down here in London, it's just been some mad weather, bro. It's so cold, and the cold is just frustrating, man. But it is what it is, man. UK weather, England weather. What can you do? What can you do, man? It is what it is. But yeah, the weather's been cold, man. But yeah, like this Semenyo thing for me, like, let me know in the chat how you guys finish it. Let me know. Yeah, I want to get some yes or no's in the chat while I'm speaking about this. Let me know, chat. Do you want to see Arsenal, go for Semenyo in January? Yes or no? I want to see yes or no answers. Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Semenyo in January. What's everyone telling me in the chat? Semenyo in January. Yeah, I just want to get everyone's thoughts in it. But yeah, for me, Semenyo, I do think, I do like Semenyo. If there's a potential possibility for Arsenal to go activate in January, I would. Because I called this out in the summer about we needed a left winger. And yes, we brought in a striker and stuff, but I still said Arsenal still need to add that left winger. We need that left wing spot change. Yes, we got Trossard. I think he's still, I think he's also up there with one of our best finishers in the team. And also, Martinelli, he's been poor for the last 2 seasons. This season, he's actually looked all right, but I feel like Martinelli's looked better this season in the Champions League games. When he played the Champions League games, for me, he looks better. And, Trossard, I don't think you're going to drop Trossard right now because he's been on form. He scored that banger against Sunderland, a few weeks ago. So he's been on good form and they're not going to drop him. But I still think Arsenal need to get a top quality left winger for me. And listen, if it was out of Semenyo and Rodrigo, I've already made it clear, even when I'm off stream, when I'm not streaming and that, when I'm not doing videos, content and that, I already told people, some of my friends and that out of Semenyo or Rodrigo, I'm taking Rodrigo all day. I'm sorry. Semenyo, he's a good player. And I know plus he's an Arsenal fan as well. We all know this. Semenyo is a boyhood Arsenal fan. So, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Arsenal try to go for Semenyo, because Arsenal just look at it as a Prem proven thing. He's Prem proven. Yeah. But sometimes, like, for example, we saw it with Liverpool with the Isak thing. Prem proven, brilliant striker. Let's get him. They were gassed to sign him. Look now, he come to Liverpool, only got 1 goal this season, and that was for them in the Carabao Cup. Yes, he never had a pre-season in the summer because the Newcastle saga and stuff like that with them trying to find a new striker and that. So yeah, but honestly, it just hasn't worked out. Isak's been to Liverpool. How many he's been out? He's been out. He's been injured. Slot, I think Slot said, a few times in his press conference that he's fully fit, and then still not bringing him on in games, leaving him on the bench. It's like, what's going on with Isak? Newcastle fans, they're loving life now. Like, Isak left, and look, they got Walter Maid now. Walter Maid's bagging goals, and look, Isak's left to go to a bigger club than Newcastle. And look what's happened to him now. He's barely playing, barely getting any goals. He hasn't got no Premier League goals yet. Walter Maid is getting more goals than him. Walter Maid bagged again yesterday, another goal, by the way, scoring more goals, not just for club, but for on international as well, on the international stage for Germany as well. He bagged yesterday. Like, he's also on form as well. And Walter Maid has looked good this season. I'm very impressed by him because I never knew much about him. Only from last season, I saw a bit of him. And then obviously when Newcastle came in for him late in the summer, a few months ago, I was shocked because the news just dropped out of nowhere that Walter Maid was going Newcastle. Just Fabrizio dropped the bomb out of nowhere, just came out of nowhere, just happened, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, football's crazy, man. Football's mad. In fact, I'm not sure if he suits low blocks. Yeah, true, but that left side is to change. But for me, I've already said it. If it's between Rodrigo and Semenyo, I'm taking Rodrigo all day. I'm sorry. And, some people just say, Tyrell, Semenyo's Prem proven. I get that. And I do like Semenyo. I do think Semenyo is a good player. And, it won't be us just circling around in January. I think, Spurs will be looking around for him, which I don't believe he'll go Spurs, but I think they'll definitely try to take a look at him. I think Man City, they could, I think Liverpool as well. I think, I said it in the summer, I think when they sold Diaz, I think that was a huge mistake. When they sold Luis Diaz to Bayern, that was just a big mistake. They should have never let Diaz go, man, because I feel like him and Gakpo and Diaz, what was good about that left side? If one of them has a fall off game, you could put Gakpo in on the left side of the game for a bit, for a few games, go on a bit of a run. Then, if he drops off form, put Luis Diaz back on the left, there'll be, a slight change, the difference in it. But now Gakpo hasn't really been good for me this season. And look, They barely have no one else to switch around from. They should never sold Luis Diaz. I think they should have gave him this season. Should have been his last season. And I think next summer they look, next year they look at like selling him in the summer. But they let him go too early, and after obviously they let go of Nunes, who I think had to go anyway because he was not good enough. But and you know what else they're missing as well? The runs in behind because I remember when Luis Diaz last season when Slot played him as like up front for the majority of the back end of last season towards the end. When they had like a few games left, yeah, Slot played Luis Diaz like a fine-ish, and and when Darwin Núñez was playing games like starting for them last season as well, the runs in behind used to help Liverpool. They got no one to do that no more, and I feel like Liverpool this season as well, yeah, they would love to have someone like Semenyo, especially on that left side. I feel like if they get a Semenyo in, I do think they would get more out of Semenyo than Gakpo right now. I really do think, and Man United, would they look at Semenyo, especially what they play, because they play with wing back. So Semenyo, and plus the way how Semenyo get up and down the pitch, that could help Man United as well, to be fair. Could you imagine? Like, come on, man. It's mad still. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but it's the Semenyo thing. Like, for me, it's just like, if there's an opportunity, would I act? I probably would. But if it's between Rodrigo and Semenyo, I'm sorry, I've said it already. I'm taking Rodrigo all day over Semenyo. Rodrigo all day. Like, it's just my opinion, innit? You know what I'm saying? Big up to Godfrey in the chat, man. Hope you're doing well, yeah. You're Tyrell, my bro. Been a minute, yeah. Been a minute, Godfrey, bro. How you doing? Hopefully you've had a good day. Hopefully you're good, bro. It's nice to see you in the chat. Big up to PFC again, man. Big up my guy PFC TV. We telling me, bro. Hopefully you're good. Man says, wait, what? Man said, Man said Tyrell versus Touchline charity fight. Man, bro, what is this, bro? Now everyone's, bro, what? YouTubers just fighting each other, bro. Honestly, man said charity fight. Get out here, man. Could you imagine that in the, bro? That would be jokes, man. Man said me and Touchline. What are people trying to get YouTubers stuff with each other now? What is this, man? Come on. Godfrey says, I'm also still taking a chance on Rodrigo. In the summer, yeah, when the whole Rodrigo saga was going on, when there was rumors of him being linked to Arsenal, stuff like that, bro, I was hoping that was going to be taken seriously, because I was really, really hoping that, he wanted to leave Real Madrid. Obviously, he changed his mind. He ended up staying, which it was annoying, but it is what it is. And I'm not surprised. It's Real Madrid, the biggest football club in the world, 15 Champions Leagues. You've won a lot of trophies there. Like, you're just in love with that club. You don't want to leave. But with players, yeah, when you're not getting game time, and especially now it's a World Cup year, they need to be playing. For me, I felt like Rodrigo, for me, staying at Real Madrid was a mistake. But, it kind of wasn't, because to be fair, Xabi Alonso was using him for a few games. Like, it's an up and down situation with Xabi Alonso and Rodrigo right now, because like for a few games, like look at Trent now. Trent's like gone to Real Madrid and he's barely playing now, and it's mad. I saw something today that Trent wants to try step up his game to start getting more game time in the Real Madrid team now. Like, it's mad what's going on for Trent. He leaves Liverpool to go to Real Madrid, and look what's happened to him now. He can't even start. Like, if he stayed at Liverpool now, he still would have been starting at right back for them if he was still there. Of course he would. Boyhood Liverpool fan, Scouser. Come on, bro. He's a Liverpool born and raised, bro. Liverpool boy, Liverpool lad, bro. Come on. But yeah, like I said, the left wing situation is it's going to be interesting one month. But for me, yeah, the Semenyo thing, we have to wait and see what January says, because listen, David Ornstein, when I saw that bomber drop, I was like, Arsenal, for me, you got to be looking at that Semenyo thing as well. For me, you got to be around that, because if the opportunity does come that if anyone activates that in January, gets him, Arsenal, you got to try go in there for something, because I swear down, if Bournemouth do decide to let him go, they'll allow it in January for him to leave, and anyone activates that release clause, bro. Yeah, it's bro. Pretty long still. Gabriel said Vinny's still ahead of Rodrigo. He comes off the bench most games. Yeah. No, I'm saying. Gabriel said we need to address the left wing in January. Yeah. I do think as well. I would love it if we can. If we can bring in a left wing in January, I would love us to. But yeah, I've seen that Bert actually wants to bring in a new midfielder. I saw today, yesterday, that we're linked with some, I don't know how you say his name, some young midfielder that Bert wants to bring in January to add more options in the midfield, because to be fair, I don't really think our midfield options are great. We got Waneri, you got Odegaard, Norgard, Zibamendi, Miguel Moreno, but I'd say Miguel Moreno is better when he plays as a false nine. Bro, when you play him in the midfield, you don't really get much because I feel like you play better with to Miguel Moreno's strengths when he's playing in that false nine role with like a box crusher. You give him the chance in front of goal and he'll bag. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would love it if we can get a left winger in January. Godfrey, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. We still need more options. Yeah, facts, 100%. We, but to be fair, Godfrey, actually, to be fair, I wouldn't say we need. I think if we sign maybe two, if we could get in January maybe two, if we could sign up maybe 2 or 3 more players, that would be nice. But I still feel like I still think I wouldn't say we still like need more options. I feel like we need like maybe two sign. I feel like in January a left winger, if there's a way for us to bring in a left winger, I'm all for that right now. Because you guys know I mentioned it for the whole summer how we needed a left winger, and the club didn't address the position, and it did annoy me when at the end of this window in the summer, it did annoy me. And in January, if there's like I said, with if I was a football, say if I was the owner of Arsenal, every year I would have been taken out. I would have been in that January market every year. And yes, people say it's hard to sign players in January because in January you don't want to let them go. It's you're half New Year, halfway through the season. We're in January now. You don't want to let players go. But come on, man. Like there's got to be a way. There's definitely options out there in the market to sign someone in January, whether it's a loan or something. Even if it's a loan, just get someone, man, that can help us get through the rest of the game. If they're like the January transfer window is an opportunity for you to bring in more players, and I feel like a lot of teams here don't take advantage of it as they should do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, chat. Give me a minute. All right, yeah. Sorry about that. Chat. I just have to answer phone call. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. But yeah, I wouldn't say Arsenal need more. I wouldn't say like options like maybe like 5 players in January. That's just if Arsenal managed to sign 5 players, that'll be perfect. Can you imagine if Arsenal signed 5 players in January? Burton's moving mad. That's how you know he's a serious sporting director. He wants to get business done. Cool. Sorry about that. Another phone call again. But yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, Godfrey, like, if there's a chance for us to get options in January, obviously I would go for it, of course, because you want to get as much players as you can, you know, to get through a lot of the season. But if we could get a left winger in January, I'll be happy. KG says, I got 60 subs now. Hey, big up, bro. Hey, KG, makes you go, hey, keep posting shorts as well. I'm telling you, YouTube shorts, yeah. Keep doing it, because like I said, recently I've posted a lot of YouTube shorts, and the ones that I posted recently, I posted about like a few quite recently, a lot, you know, especially if during a few weeks, like last week as well and the week before. I've been posting a few recently, and some of the ones that I posted about a few recently, and like 3 of them got like 1,000. One of them got like 1,600 views. One of them got 1.3k views. Like, bro, YouTube Shorts helps you grow your channel, bro, and that's what helped me when I created my channel. Because like I said, I've told the story already. I created my channel in 2021, yeah, but yeah, I never started doing this until 2022. That's when I started posting out content, videos, and I started to do the streaming and stuff like that. Start doing watch-alongs, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but if I were you, YouTube Shorts, I'm telling you, do YouTube Shorts. It helps. The shorts help you grow your channel, bro, because you get views, and after, bro, yeah, trust me, it helps. I'm just letting you know, bro. But yeah, I'm getting closer. Yeah, come on, bro. Big up to you, KG, man. Like I said, make sure you guys go and subscribe to KG's channel. Go show my boy KG some love, man. Come on, man. Godfrey said apparently Timber's brother will be leaving for free next season. Yeah, I saw yesterday that Arsenal now being linked to Quinton Timber again. We've been linked to him for a few times, actually, since Timber's come to Arsenal. Like, since Timber's been at Arsenal, we've been linked to him about a few times now. And I saw again yesterday, Arsenal linked to him again now. And yeah, and I saw that apparently, yeah, he's gonna be he is gonna be, his contract ends at the end of the season. So yeah, next year, next summer, he's gonna be a free agent. So yeah, that'll be good for Arsenal. If Arsenal, because I know Arsenal want to bring in another midfielder. If we get Timber's brother, that'll be nice. You know, Quinton Timber and Julian Timber, both for Arsenal, the Timber brothers. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's a mad thing still. You know what I'm saying, chat? It's a mad thing still, bro. But yeah, that'll be, if we could get to Quinton Timber. I'll say no more. Roman says, I'm KJ subscribe. Oh man, big up Roman. Yeah, big up Roman in the chat every single time. Yeah. So yeah, man, I've subscribed KJ. Come on, man. Big up Roman again. Come on, man. Subscribe to KG's channel, man. Go show that guy some love. Come on, man. Up and coming content creating, another one, bro. We have to support the young bucks out here, man. We got to do as much as we can to help out and support the young bucks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, his experience as well, captain of Feyenoord. Yeah, I know. That wasn't Onslaught. Onslaught was the manager there, innit? Onslaught was the Feyenoord manager, right? Innit? That's Onslaught's team, innit? So yeah. Arnie Slot, why can't he? Because I swear, didn't Quinton Timber as well? Quinton Timber played under Arnie Slot, right? When Arnie Slot was at Feyenoord, was Quinton Timber still there when Arnie Slot was there? He must have been there. He must have been. He must have played under Arnie Slot. Surely he did. You know, I would have been like, I thought, like, you know, Arnie Slot, when he was obviously, some of these Dutch players, the Dutch like managers and stuff, when they come over to the Prem and stuff, yeah, you know, like, look at Arnie Slot, yeah. When he came into the Prem, look how many Dutch players he was linked with. Like Arnie Slot, he wanted to go for that. I can't say his name. My man from Sunderland, who they got. Arnie Slot wanted him, but he's been playing centre back. He's actually a fullback, but he's actually been playing centre back for Sunderland now. So yeah, KG, thank you, Roman, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, come on, man, KG, man. Come on, people. Go subscribe to KG's channel. Big up Roman for subscribing to KG's channel, man. Big up to everyone as well in the chat. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribe. Godfrey says, yeah, he was. Yeah, I thought so. I thought Quinton, he must have, because he must have played under Arnie Slot. I'm not surprised how Arnie Slot has not wanted to, maybe want to bring him to Liverpool. Because he's got, like, look at the Dutch players he's got there. Gakpo, Van Dijk, Gravenberch. Who else they got there? That's Dutch. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's an interesting thing there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, let's move on now, because we spoke about transfer and stuff for a while now. Let's move on to the last topic now. Gyokeres. Yes. Victor Gyokeres, VG14, as I like to call him. VG14, yeah. Come on, bro. Victor Gyokeres, yeah. The news come out today that he could be a doubt for Sunday. And let me know in the chat, how do you guys feel about the Gyokeres thing? Because today, when I saw that because after I want to speak about this for a few minutes before I end the show here. But yeah, yes, Godfrey, that's right, man. Turn on, bro. Man's doing the acceleration. Yes, bro. Gyokeres, yeah. Gyokeres, man. I was hoping that he was going to be back for this game, and bro, the first North London derby, yeah, his first North London derby, and he could miss the first one, like, and it's at home as well. That's the annoying thing, you know. He could miss it. He could miss it. That's what's frustrating about this. He could miss his first ever North London derby. He's gonna have to wait till we go to Spurs away now, till we play them again in the North London derby. So yeah, which is annoying. But what can you do? What can you do? But generally, like, this Gyokeres thing for me, it's just honestly, like, he was missed for me against Sunderland. He was. You can tell that up front. We missed that energy. You know, Miguel Moreno. Yes, he's not a striker, but he's you know, he can do like a roll up front if you put him there around the box. You know, if you give him the chance, he will bag. But he doesn't have, you know, the pace. I think we lack pace up top in that Sunderland game. And I do think, you know, when every time I look back at the Sunderland game, you could just tell. When I was doing my watching, I did say on the live as well, we missed Gyokeres. We did miss him up front. We did. And I think, you know, if he doesn't play on Sunday, I think he will be missed this weekend as well. Especially, you know, for our first game back after the international break, you want everyone fit, innit? You want everyone fit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you want everyone fit, bro. You want everyone fit. Hey, chat, give cool. Sorry about that, chat. I just had to go downstairs. But yeah, I do think Gyokeres will be missed. It will be annoying, but it is what it is now. Like, we just gotta get on with it. Like, it's just your first North London derby, and you know, when I saw the news that it could be a doubt, you know, it's just up. Gyokeres must be thinking, nah, it's just frustrating for him as well. Obviously, we're football fans. We talk about what we want to see in it. What's our thoughts? We give our opinions. We're not the players. We don't know how they're feeling, but what I could tell is that Gyokeres is definitely, he must be fuming right now to think that, you know, he could miss his first North London derby. Like, come on, man. Chat, give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, chat. But yeah, let me get through these last comments now. Good to say, I think we can still deal with Spurs without Gyokeres, but I'm gutted for him. Wanted to see him score against them. Look, yeah, come on, bro. I would love that as well. If Gyokeres bags against Spurs, of course. Them lot. We need his precision against Romero and Van der Ven. Yeah, come on. It's just frustrating, man. Like, what can we do, eh? What can we do? But it's frustrating, man. Like, what can you do? Lose a player like Gyokeres, and you know, it all falls down the drain. You know what I'm saying? It all falls down the drain, and this is what I'm saying. So I'm saying, chat, it's frustrating, isn't it? What can you do? What can you do? But anyway, chat, listen, it's been a good show. Been live for 49 minutes now, so yeah, nearly an hour up. But yeah, coming up to 15 minutes. Yeah. big up to all you guys that's been here with me, man. Honestly, I was gonna do the show earlier today. I was actually meant to go live around like 10 this morning, but I've been out since 9 a.m. this morning because I've been out today. So yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be live again, but obviously I'm gonna be out again rest of the week. So yeah. Yeah, I will be live again tomorrow, probably the same time tomorrow, around like 5 o'clock ish. So yeah, it depends what time I get home, because I'm gonna be out again for the rest of the week again. So yeah, I've got a busy week ahead of me tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah. Remember, Friday will be the preview. We'll be live on Friday for the preview for the North London Derby preview. So make sure you guys are back here for that. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big up to KG, man, my guy. Bye, Tyrell. Yeah, big up to KG, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to KG's channel every single time. Come on, people, man. Go show him some love, KG. So yeah, but big up to KG, big up to Godfrey, big up to Sax, Roman, big up to everyone that's been here. Big up to PFC TV. Big up Jordan. Big up everyone. Mustafa as well, especially you guys, man. You man are there. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for another Let's Talk Arsenal show. And yeah, man. Big up to Roman every time as well. Just hit in the chat. I'm out, people. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. TyrellgunnerTV, all three social. And make sure you guys follow me on the second channel, Only Gunners TV. And make sure you guys go follow Only Gunners TV, yeah, on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as well, man. Go subscribe to the second channel. Go show the second channel some love. Like I said, soon the content will be coming out on that channel soon. But yeah, anyway, people, love, and I'm out, people. Enjoy the rest of your evening.